Welcome to the Crypto Nest. Alright, so let's do a quick recap of red. So we kind of have, a pretty decent 5-way up. Very deep 4th wave, so that's not ideal. And it actually even succeeded to reach the 0.618 when we combine wave 1 and wave 3 and added to the end of the wave 4. We did reach, perfectly the 0.618. So for that I have nothing to say. Impeccable. Okay, so now I have a question. Is like, do you think that if we get the price above the last high, 9 cents 2, in your chart label green circle 5, that we go more directly up? Maybe the way down from the 9 cents 2 is an ending falling diagonal, and we were already at the bottom line at around 6 cents. Okay, so the question is, if this was the top, could it be that this is already the bottom? Well, everything in crypto is possible. First of all, the only thing is, if I go, let's go 1 hour. The price action doesn't look, it looks still corrective, right? And it's really bouncing from 8 cents, 8 cents and a half almost, and it goes back to what's that, 6.5. It's really for the moment going on a side, and this is why, let me enlarge a little bit here. Okay, so I like my count anyway. For the moment we have a wave A, we have a wave B, and after that we do have 5 wave down, and I can complete a wave C. So we have an A, a B, and a C completed. Now this, we're going to call it a wave 2, isn't it? Let me zoom out. Let me just have a recap here. This was, so ABC for wave 1, A overshooting wave B, and a C for the wave 2, and now we need to have a third wave. Let's keep in mind, this is supposed to be the third wave, the most impulsive one. For the moment it's not doing that, right? Not very impulsive. So what did I delete? Did I click on something? I just wanted to remove that little fellow. Looks like I cannot. Anyway, so this would be just wave 1 of the third wave, and this is a wave 2. The problem that I'm having now is a wave 2 that ends at 0.236. I mean, Bitcoin can do that because it's very strong. So the question I'm asking now is bread that strong to just make a wave 2 and stop at 0.236? I would say I lean more on a deeper correction, 0.382, which would be already mild, because let's remember that the ideal level would be the golden level would be the 0.618. But I would say between 0.5 and 0.618 it would be a very, very nice accumulation level. We're not even close from there, so that's why I'm leaning more on the 1-to-1 ratio. Now actually let me, so that's a 4 hours. Did I do, I think I did a video yesterday, because I did quite a few videos recently. Okay, so the last one, 21. Oh yeah, okay, I thought I did one recently. Oh, that's 2 days ago, not bad. Okay, so let's just recap here. Just want to check here. So first of all, this B wave level. Okay, so we did go a little bit higher, and this is crazy, right? We went here for the 0.618, and then so I can call this an A within this B wave. So we did an A. After that, this, I would say this is the B, and this is the C. So now the only thing I can do for the moment anyway, I'm really not shy to say that this is our B wave. Is this our MA 200? Yes. So not only we did reach perfectly the 0.786, we almost reached the MA 200, and now you can see that we kind of plunge really fast, right? And let's remember, if this is a C wave, I feel like removing the 1.2, so a little bit better chart. And yeah, so just want to check here if I... Okay, so now I can adjust a little bit. So with the higher high, so I need to readjust everything, right? So if I zoom in also now, within this C wave, I honestly am a little bit annoyed because I could count this as a 1, 2, and third wave should go a little bit lower, because this is too short, and this is a fourth, and waiting for a fifth. I mean, it could be, it could happen. Fourth wave, definitely it's okay in the length for a moment anyway. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Actually, now I fear removing a little bit of trends because it doesn't even make sense. Yeah, actually, at the 0.618, you can see that also we do have this strong, could be acting as a support, just the trend line, right? Okay, so now I just wanted to check the proportions. I think we almost reached the 1 point, maybe 1.3. I'm going to take the beginning of the wave 1 to the end, wave 1 to the end of allegedly wave 2. Bring the setting. Yeah, okay, so band on reached the 1.38 fib extensions. So that's working out for the moment anyway. And I know I'm doing that often. I don't even do it because this is very micro counting. Now, once again, we did reach the 0.32, which is, you know, honestly, this is the ideal target retracement for a fourth wave. So that's good. Now, I just want to mention, often it doesn't really work when we are on a downtrend or, you know, on a pullback. But just to give us an idea, so wave 1 and 3, and adding the end of the fourth wave, so this could be the target for the fifth wave. Well, since we have the light pullback for the fourth wave, let's see. Yeah, so we do have the 0.382 at 6 cents 7 if I round it up. Then after that we have 0.618, which is the one more likely. And after that we have the 1-to-1 ratio. So two ways of calculating a possible target, right? So the blue one, I'm just taking the level of the wave A. Okay, it didn't do it. The length of the wave A, I added up to the end of the B wave, 1-to-1 ratio. Yeah, so it's 5 cents 946. This is one. The other way we just calculated, and if we just take all the movement of the 5 waves, once again the ideal targets would be between let's say 4 cents and 4 cents 5. Yeah, so let's remember you have the MA50 here coming. So what else did I want to say? A lot of time though, the bigger wave tends to go back to the about the level of the fourth wave, which is again the 0.5 fib retracement. So you know, if I had to do a square of a very nice accumulation level, if we think that bread is a nice investment, well, this would be honestly the level where I would pay attention to reinvest. I do have some bread, and I did take some profits there. I bought back here, and actually now life was so crazy, and I didn't have the chance honestly to take some profits here. So would it go lower? I wouldn't mind, but let's just remember this has to be the last pullback. After that, we're going to make hopefully, if Bitcoin is in line with it, we're going to make another wave up. Do I believe that Brett is going to have enough time to complete the 5 waves? Because I know now it starts to be messy, but this is wave 1, and this is going to be perhaps a wave 2. And then we will have to, third wave, the one we want to be in, more explosive, and then a fourth and a fifth. And so now my question is Brett going to run out of time? And based on the fibs, yeah, 27 cents could be the first target for the fifth one, or perhaps the third one, right? Yeah, now it's really the question, will Brett have enough time to do all that? And let's remember, I'm putting out 5-way up because I'm calculating the worst case scenario, which is this is the wave A, this is the wave B, and we're going to do a wave C. And so no matter how you count it, probabilities are that we should keep going higher, but then after that, I believe that the next higher high, it should be pretty much it, and the cycle is going to be over. Because now, yes, there is the theory of super cycle, Bitcoin at 200k. For the moment, I don't see it. Data is too short. Now I'm making a long video, but it's nice to sometimes also talk about targets. And I think in the coming videos, I will start to say and repeat taking profits and on market. I'm not calling it now, but mentally we need to be prepared that it's coming. And what are our targets? It's not something that we should improvise. Oh yeah, I think now it's the time. No, it's really, let's make a strategy. You bought it. I say, 1-to-1 ratio, wave A, wave C, about 30 cents, even a little bit before that, I'm going to start to take profits. Now, am I closing all my my spot trades on Brett? No, but clearly I'm going at least take back some, all the capital and taking some profits, and then let it run. If it go higher, even better, I take more. If it goes even higher, I take even more. And when I start to see that the structure is kind of complete, well, time to pull the plug, my friends. Because Brett, what are the chances that Brett is going to survive the bear market? It's a question. I would say very, very slim. And in any case, if it does survive, it's going to be destroyed. So what? We're going to buy it at maybe 1 cent or 2, I don't know. At 2 cents, yeah, I'm a buyer. If I sold it at 30, at 2 cents maybe, if the structure is nice and proper, yeah, maybe. We'll talk in 2027, 20, yeah, 26, 27, something like that. All right, so I'm sorry for the length of the video. I think I said everything I wanted to say. What do you think? And once again, yes, this could be already the bottom, but the structure doesn't really hint me that this is a deal done. I would say, because now we have an A and ABC for the B, if the price goes higher of 8 cents, 5, now then I will start to say, okay, fine, but it's not going to go one shot, isn't it? I don't believe so. But for sure, we're not that far from the box. Just need to lose about 30%. There you go. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. You can subscribe to our Discord channel. I do some updates during the days, not every day. I do share my trades. And with that, have a good day. Bye.